What is up, everybody? J Nelk here with my Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. recap video. Let's get into it. I hope you saw my prediction video. If you did not, go back and watch it because I actually did pretty darn good here. I picked Floyd to win a decision. He did. It was a unanimous decision in his favor. He won by, I believe, most of the judges had it 8 rounds to 4, 9 rounds to 3. So they gave Pacquiao about 3 or 4 rounds, and I agree. Now, I said that for Pacquiao to win, he'd have to come with a game plan that we've never seen before, and it'd have to be seriously cerebral. He did not deliver on that. He started really slow, slower than I thought he would. It took a long time for him to get going. Threw very little shots in those first few rounds. Threw very little, a low output from him in the whole fight, which I said, here's the thing about that. If you and Floyd have around the same output, he's going to land at a higher percentage than you and win the fight, which is basically what happened. Manny landed about 33%, and Floyd landed about 49%, which is a little bit under his norm. So there you go for that. Manny got going around the 3rd round. He won the 4th, I believe won the 6th. I believe the 10th was really close, 10th or 11th. Could have given that to him as well. And maybe a round in there in between somewhere. At one point they were like 3-3. So he won about 3 or 4 rounds. Everyone's pretty much in agreement about that. There are some who believe he was closer than that. And there's even a few who think that Manny won. In the post-press, not the post-press, but the interview right after the fight, Manny said that he won, and the guy interviewing him was like, really? I was like, oh. Anyway, so let me know if you think that Manny won or if that fight was closer. Manny, again, I said lull Floyd into a false sense of a rhythm, develop a rhythm, not let Floyd get completely comfortable, which he did. There was moments where Floyd was up against the ropes or in the corner. That's when Manny was able to actually land some shots. In the 4th round, the 1st round that he won, it was because Manny was much more aggressive, and I believe he caught Floyd off guard. He wasn't able to maintain that. He was very hesitant. It seems like he was thinking a lot. Seems like Manny was thinking throughout this entire fight, which he was real hesitant. Wasn't that aggressive. The few rounds where he were kind of the rounds that were closer, the rounds that he won, where he was managed to catch Floyd off guard and actually land shots, which he did. He landed shots, but Floyd landed more. He landed cleaner shots. Manny was swinging at air a lot. Floyd was still noticeably faster than him. He also had the reach advantage. So there was moments where Manny had him up against the ropes where I was like, okay, try to take advantage of this, but he couldn't because Floyd was really throwing that jab out there. I mean, he was really working that jab. This was a very technical performance from Floyd. He just picked his shots, kept him on the outside, used his range, used that great defense. Again, like I said, Manny was ducking at air. There was moments where Floyd had his arms down because he was faster than him, which I said he would be. So, yeah, I thought it was an okay fight. Not the most exciting. I myself tried not to get my hopes up too much because you know that Floyd's so technical. So knowing that, I was like, Manny's going to have to make this fight exciting. And if he gets closed down, if he gets hesitant, if he gets nervous, that's not going to happen. And that's kind of what we saw here in this fight. Manny it seemed like he was thinking throughout the entire fight. So, and that's not what you want to do against Floyd. And the footwork wasn't there. He was standing in front of Floyd a lot, and Floyd was the one moving where I thought Manny needed to move more himself. So, yeah. Right after the fight, Manny's Manny's crew, his team, released that he had a shoulder injury, of which he did disclose to the boxing association before the fight took place. Now, that may be so. Maybe you were injured, but don't say that right after you lose. A decisive loss. It just looks bad. It just looks bad. Oh, I was injured. Oh, I was injured. Even if that's true, then maybe you should have took the fight. If that's true, you shouldn't have took the fight. You should have postponed the fight a week ago whenever you found that you injured your shoulder. We would have waited. So it's real lame. It's real whack to come out with an injury after the fight, to talk about an injury after the fight after you lost. So let me know what you thought about this. I was real disappointed with Floyd, though. There was no fun and games with the entrance. He just walked from the locker room to the front. No musical guests, no dancers or nothing. He just walked out. So that was my big disappointment. And of course, all the celebrities there and all the hoopla, all the drama. Either way, let me know what you thought of this fight. Let me know if you think there should be an immediate rematch. Oh, also, Floyd is now 48-1. He is 2 away from breaking Rocky Marciano's record here. He says he has 1 more fight on his contract in September, and then he's done. He's retiring. Do you think he's really retiring? Because I don't. I think he's going to retire for about a year, maybe a year and a half, and then try to make a lot of money coming out of retirement to break Rocky's record. That's what I think he's going to do. That's the money man's, it's the Money Mayweather's plan right there. Retire. He's retired before and come out of retirement. So retire here for a year, year and a half, come out and make even more money to break Rocky Marciano's record. That's what I think he's going to do. Let me know what you think he's going to do. Let me know what you think of the entire event. Do you think it was close? Do you think there should be an immediate rematch? Do you think he's going to break the record or going to really retire being tied with that record? Why do that? So let me know what you thought of the entire event. And yeah, talk to me. Follow me on Twitter, Janelle Owens. Friend me on Facebook, Janelle Owens. Talk to me. Take care. And goodbye.